To begin the configuration of iSCSI targets on the appliance, from the initial status page, select Data Management, and then the scuzzy target option in NNV. You are presented with the scuzzy mappings page with several panes on the left-hand side of that page. Select Create from the ZVols pane to create a virtual block device. On the page that opens, select the volume on which the ZVol is to be created from the drop-down list, and then enter a name for the ZVol in the name field. Optionally, you can also enter a description for the ZVol in the description field if you wish. Next, enter the maximum size the ZVol should occupy. For example, 4 GB would be entered for a 4 GB volume. The other options can be left at the default, or you can modify them to reflect your needs. Select the Create button to create the ZVol. The newly created ZVol is automatically migrated to the other appliance on failover. Therefore, it does not need to be duplicated manually on other nodes in the cluster. Next, select the Target Portal Groups option from the iSCSI pane, and then open the link in the message alert to create a new TPG. In the name field, enter an identifier for the new target portal group, for example, TPG1. Then, enter the IP addresses and the port numbers to be used by the new target portal group in the addresses field in the format shown. Select the Create button when you are ready. The new target portal group will now be listed on the Target Portal Groups page. Next, select the Targets option from the iSCSI pane to create a new iSCSI target. Open the link in the message alert to create a new iSCSI target. On the iSCSI target page, leave the name field blank. A valid name for your target will be generated automatically. Enter an alternative name in the alias field. This will be used by the user to identify the target. If you wish to use authentication with the target, then select a method from the Auth method drop-down list and enter the details required, such as username and password. If you wish to add the target to the target portal group that you have just created, check the box next to the target portal group the target should be associated with. Select the Create button to create the target. The target is now listed on the iSCSI targets list. Next, select the Mappings option from the scuzzy target pane. Select the link at the end of the message alert to open the Create New Mapping window. Select the ZVol, Initiator Group, and Target Groups from the drop-down lists. In this demonstration, the All option is used for the Initiator Groups and the Target Groups. Select the Create button to create the mapping. The new mapping should now be listed on the Mappings page. A failover will now be performed to show what happens to the scuzzy mappings after a failover occurs. After failover, the scuzzy mapping is no longer listed on the mappings page of this appliance, as the mappings have been moved to the alternative appliance in the cluster. Select the current appliance name in the top right corner and switch over to the alternative appliance. Upon switching appliances, you will now be able to see the mapping listed on the scuzzy mappings page of the alternative appliance, showing that it has been successfully exported and re-imported during failover. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Goodbye.